What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rick One Ball coming at you with yet another banger on this Saturday night. Hope everybody having a great Saturday night, chilling with their family, relaxing, having some drinks or whatever it is that you do. I know I was before these last two games finished up. Both of them ending in 1-point victories for both victorious teams. And, yeah. My hopes was up tonight. I felt good about it all throughout the night. Feeling great, having me some drinks, chilling. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. But let's get into it. I'm enough said. Let's get into it. I just wanted to say this one thing about Buddy Hield. Before the season, we was hearing a lot of chirps from Buddy Hield saying that he didn't like the way the direction of the franchise was going, and he didn't like what management was doing, and he wanted to request a trade, and he wanted to be traded. He felt like he wasn't getting utilized properly. Since that first beginning of the season, I haven't heard any more chirps from Buddy Hield. He's been a consummate professional, and I just wanted to say big ups to Buddy Hield for just being a professional basketball player, because it kind of taints the games. Like, if you know a player wants to be traded, like a James Harden situation, it kind of taints the games for the viewer and the fans. So I'm happy that I haven't been hearing any more talks from Buddy Hield or his agent. And he's been going out there dropping buckets and doing what he do and being a professional. So I just wanted to put that out there. Now let's get into it. First game of the night that I watched was the Sacramento Kings versus the Miami Heat. Now this was the first game back for Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat after a 10-game sit. He's been out for 10 games. And it's nice to have him back, even though he dropped 30-point buckets on my Sacramento Kings. First, okay, let's get into it. So the beginning of the game, it starts off with 3 straight threes from Buddy Hield, just consecutive, pop, pop, pop. Buddy Hield off the chamber. And then De'Aaron Fox hit a couple buckets, and the first 12 points from the Sacramento Kings came from De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield. That's always good news for the Kings, because that means our backcourt is blazing, it's ticking, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, on the other side, like I said, Jimmy Butler was getting off. He finished with 30 points on the night. And also, Bam Adebayo started off 4 for 4. That's never good. He's doing his thing. So make a long story short, because the game was nip and tuck all throughout the game, like I said, my hopes was held high. I felt like we can get this W on this back-to-back night and really do some great things for our season on this back-to-back. But make a long story short, it was just highly irritating to see. So basically, Buddy Hield doesn't score another 3-point shot until late fourth quarter at the 1:57 mark. Doesn't score another 3-point basket until the late fourth quarter, 1:57 mark. And he got it off a steal from the inbound pass from Miami. He steals the ball like he's Reggie Miller, runs back behind the 3-point line, shoots the ball to put the Kings up 1 from 3. Now, I love it. We needed that basket. A couple possessions later, we let Jimmy Butler come down and just get a point-blank basket at the rim. He just drives that basket to the basket like Jimmy Butler does, and gets a nice bucket to put the Miami Heat up by 1. Now, that would serve to be the game-winning basket, even though the Sacramento Kings got another crack at it with Rashard Holmes. We passed the ball in deep to Rashard Holmes. It got blocked by who? I want you to guess. Bam Adebayo. And the Kings lose tonight in a dandy by 1 point, 106 to 105. Yeah, I was hoping that we can pull that off on that back-to-back. Didn't happen. We got to take our lumps and go to the next one. Next game I want to get into was the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Boston Celtics. Now, this was the first game back for Jason Tatum after dealing with the virus. Happy to have him back. He didn't miss a beat. Boy, Jason Tatum is the truth. He's the truth. And the thing about the Boston Celtics, what is the caveat? Like, what do people say every year about the Boston Celtics that kind of just give them like a little shield against all the criticism and the pressure? Oh, they so young. They're a young team. They'll be back next year. They so young. Man, these players, it's been some years now. It's been about 5 years. You can't keep saying they just such a young team and all that good stuff. But let's get into the game. So LeBron James had that 3-point going tonight. The Boston Celtics made a mistake by putting Daniel Titus on LeBron exclusively. Now, I know it could be a little bit deceiving because LeBron is a really big guy, and so is Daniel Tias. But Daniel Tias is not anywhere near as fast as LeBron. So LeBron James on the left wing, giving him the business on the triple threat, jabbing with the right, and hit him with the three-point shot because Daniel Tias has to play LeBron honest. If he gets too close on LeBron, LeBron just going to simply drive right past him, go straight to the basket, and it's going to be a layup line or a dunk competition. If he plays off of LeBron, now at this moment in junction in LeBron's career, LeBron can shoot the three, and he can do it efficiently. So, yeah, no, it was a pick your poison night for Daniel Tias. And like I said, LeBron had that three-point shot going. Now, that game was really close. And Los Angeles Lakers, I mean, last year in the bubble, they wasn't playing with teams like that. They was not playing with teams. Right now, it feels like every game is close. Every game for the Lakers is close, which it sounds crazy because you would think that after they got rid of Rajon Rondo and then signed Dennis Schroeder, that they supposedly got better, which they did get better, but why does every game got to be close? Going down to the wire, they don't need to be doing that. So make a long story short, the Los Angeles Lakers dumped the ball into Anthony Davis with the game on the line. Anthony Davis gets stripped. Here comes Walker. A real clean look at a basket to put the Celtics up one, but he misses the basket. Daniel Tias gets the offensive rebound. He puts it back up to no avail. Boston Celtics lose by 1 point. Now, Daniel Tias thought he got fouled in the play. He was putting his hands up. You're not a superstar. You're not getting that call at the end of the game. That is all, folks. That is all. You're not getting that call at the end of the game if you're Daniel Tias. Don't even put your hands up like you're motioning, like you're upset with the referee. You're not getting it. It's over with. Lakers win by 1. That is all, folks. Have a great night.